English opening, Karlsbrammen, Fianchetto line, 4.bg2 bg75.nf3d66.0000. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. The opening was balanced. White was a cut above black in the middle game. The end game was sloppy, but white got the better of it. In the English opening, white plays c4 to take control of the d5 square without sacrificing a central piece. This is a more patient opening. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e4 square. In order to dominate the center from the long diagonal, g3 is getting ready to fianchetto the light squared bishop to g2. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. As a result, the bishop grows and gains flexibility on the long diagonal. By positioning the bishop on a potent diagonal, this fianchettos the bishop. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. Very precise. It is best. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. It is ideal. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. It is the final book action. Among the best actions. It is quite good. This strikes a rival knight. That's good. The knight is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. The game was almost evenly matched, but black is now worse. It is incorrect. This misses a chance to pose a pawn-winning threat. It is incorrect. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is quite good. A powerful play. It is quite good. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is best. This deters an assault on a pawn that is weak. That's good. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. That's good. The knight can now control more squares as a result. That's good. This is not the best approach. It is incorrect. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This moves the bishop to safety. This threatens to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is good. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is ideal. That is a logical response. It is quite good. Not the finest, this. It is incorrect. This disregards an improved method of recovering a component. It is incorrect. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. There were worse maneuvers, but there were also much better ones. It is incorrect. This is not the best approach. It is incorrect. This defends an underdefended pawn that is inadequately attacked. That's good. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. It's all right. That's good. By posing a threat to a knight and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. It is ideal. The knight becomes more active as a result, gaining control over more of the board. It is ideal. Although the game was almost evenly balanced, white now holds the advantage. It is incorrect. This misses a fantastic but elusive move. This wastes an opportunity to take the lead. That falls flat. That's a decent move. That's good. On the file, the rooks are strategically doubled and forcefully combined. It is ideal. As a result, the rooks are placed in a single file and are able to cooperate to pose a danger. It is ideal. This fails to take use of the chance to improve a bishop's square and broaden its range. It is incorrect. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. It's alright. That's good. That's a decent move. That's good. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is quite good. This misses a chance to win back a piece. It is incorrect. This exchange is fair. It is ideal. Recaptures. This poses a material threat. It is ideal. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This is the only good move. It is a great move. The queen is now on a square that is more secure. That's good. This reveals an attack on a rook. This is the only move that works. It is best. Very precise. It is best. This removes the attacking bishop. This is the only good move. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. Recaptures, from a previous move. This is the only move that works. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. Backs off. White is ahead at this point in the endgame. It is ideal. A wise decision. It is quite good. This loses a chance to imply that winning a pawn is possible. It is incorrect. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is ideal. This evades the check from the bishop. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This gives the adversary the opportunity to promote a passed pawn. It is incorrect. This shifts the bishop to a square with more activity, giving it greater scope. It is quite good. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. The moved pawn advances toward its objective. It is ideal. This displays a queen attack. It is quite good. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is ideal. This allows a forced checkmate. This threatens to push a passed pawn towards promotion. It is an inaccuracy. This puts pressure on the pinned queen by adding an attacker, which is a powerful resource because a pinned piece cannot move away from the attack. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. The opening was balanced. White was a cut above black in the middle game. The end game was sloppy, but white got the better of it.